Hello there and welcome back to part 4 of our Let's Play Total Warhammer 3. In the previous episodes we took care of Kashrek One Eye. We destroyed his faction and him. So he is no longer a threat. It didn't come cheaply, but I hope that it was worth it, but we'll see how it goes down the line. Losing those Carrierberg greatswords and our Reichsguard is definitely a blow, but we should be able to recover from it fairly quick. So Karl Franz didn't gain a level, but our wizard did, and we are just gonna go ahead and take one skill point in each of those. Our noble lord gained quite a few levels, so we can reduce some recruitment cost. Give him a bit more control, and then make sure that should he end up getting wounded, that he isn't wounded quite so many turns. So there's still nothing we can build. The north is somewhat somewhat safe. There is the orc faction here, which controls these 3 settlements. There is a Norscan tribe here, and then there is of course Festus, which he took a Hague on the previous turn. And the orc faction also have this city for some reason. So I think our plan is to go back home, replenish, recruit, and then hopefully move on Festus. We'll see. He has a full 20 stack army. So, but hopefully...
Pioneer of progress.
No, Talabek land is not at war with Festus, but maybe we can bring them. If we offer them... No, I don't think we can. Let's just see if we can find them here.
Welcome, my countrymen.
No, they don't want any kind of deal with us just yet. So we're just gonna end this turn, and I'll see you guys back for turn 8.
You may bow.
And we just got some, I was worried that was gonna happen. So Marienburg declared war on us, mainly because our faction rank is so low because of the casualties we just took. So we'll see. This is unfortunate, but there's not much we can do. Just going to auto-resolve it. So they took Eilhard. I don't think I've ever had them declaring war on me before. They're just going to kill the refugees. So this is some of the things you can use prestige on. You can pay 1,000 to increase the fealty, and I will definitely do that. Grunberg also got an unusual location. Isn't that? No. So Slaanesh Vineyard, which increases control and Slaanesh corruption. We're gonna have to keep an eye on that, make sure our Slaanesh corruption doesn't rise. So let's bring home our armies and have them replenish and recruit, because we need to take care of this threat real quick. Sorry, just had to cough again there. And our wizard gained a new level. Let's do that one of those.
True servant of Sigma.
So everything we cannot place him in encampment. So we need some archers. We need some infantry. I say archers, I'm of course mean crossbowmen. You are basically already recruiting That's what this means, how many units you can recruit per turn. So how many units he has? Full 20 and then 16. That is actually really bad. And there are 9 turns left until I can recruit a unit, and I have no regiments of renown. These are special, unique variants of normal units. So for instance, the Sigmar Sons is a unique version of the normal swordsman. You can only, as you can see, you can only have 3 of those. And you need 1 lord to be at least level 8 in order to be able to recruit them. So Uberstrike, we are definitely going to increase defenses there and hope that we can
ignore that.
They will probably move to Uberstrike first instead of going through Carrierberg or across here, but we will see. Hopefully we'll be able to stop them. Don't think, no, they definitely don't want peace. So let's just end the turn and see how it goes. And yeah, so Emil von Corden, which is the faction leader, he's not a legendary lord, he's just a standard lord. He decided to attack Uberstrike. He has a lot of cavalry, so there's not much I can do. Another interesting fact is that Heinrich Kemmler, which is a vampire count, he is not a vampire, he's just a human necromancer. Kill the refugees again. So Vigilant. And in this case I will go, which is actually Steingard's Return. Favor the one with the least, which is also happens to be Nuln. And I really want Nuln because it is a very good settlement. Nuln itself and Visenland, the entire province, is a very good province. We finished research, so now all of our construction should be cheaper. A new quest to recruit 30 units. So let's go for some... And yeah, because there are so many units in this mod pack that I'm using, it can show the entire thing. So let's just go for the standard and then some defense.
Find me grave-bound.
So Heinrich Kemmler, I had hoped was actually at war with Marienburg, but he isn't, so Valiant he cannot Lord. Help me. So what can we build here? We can actually upgrade Altdorf, which we will definitely do.
Who calls?
We will.
In the
Let's see if we cannot get a good ambush stand somewhere. 45% chance, 45, 40. So there is a 70% chance of an ambush battle. Should I place him?
Onwards!
So this might end up being a bit risky. So what I'll do is I'll place Karl Franz in a defensive stance. I will then move and hopefully draw him out with this army.
I live to serve.
Place him in encampment. And then just recruit some units. So hopefully what will happen is that he will move with one of his armies. He will move to engage this army here, because he cannot see Karl Franz. And what will happen? 70% chance that when he hits the red circle, Karl Franz will ambush that army, which will leave us in a significant advantage of destroying his whole army here. But we will see how it goes. Just press end turn. So this has not been the best start for a first Let's Play, I gotta say, but we'll see if I can recover this. Else we'll just start a new campaign. It's no problem. A bit annoying, but what can you do? So let's just see, he should be coming up here around, I think he's around between 150 and 200, I believe. So he actually decided to go for my Helmgard settlement. And unfortunately, I really don't like siege battles in this is a really stupid move on his part. I have no idea why he did this. I really don't like siege battles. I think they are so annoying and so badly done in Total Warhammer 3, so I will just go ahead and auto-resolve this one. And there's really no reason to take the unit experience because it's a garrison. Replenishment don't really matter, so I will just go ahead and take the money. And, well, what just happened? He just decided to attack with his... I really doubt he would be able to take this army with just this one, but he decided to go ahead and try it, and as you can see, he failed to spot our ambush. So this battle will be an ambush battle. We will be able to deploy in this entire region, and he will only have this area to deploy in. So let's go ahead and fight it. And as you can see here, real quickly. So yeah, if he makes it to this square, any unit that he's able to move into this square here will make it out of the battle. All other units are left to basically fight and hopefully die. So let's just start deploying. So he has some mortars in the back. We will just place our mortars here, I think. Let's start shooting him right away. So those there, those there. We will move our halberdiers up to engage. His cavalry right away. We will take 1 unit of swordsmen. Hopefully that will be enough. Bring them in here. I really wish I had my cavalry, but I don't. You can deploy here. Karabakh swordsmen can just run straight in, along with these. And these. I might just move the swordsman up a bit closer. So yeah, let's go ahead and start the battle. You move there, you move there.
My subjects call! Halberdiers! We obey! Charge! Now! We are Sigmar's heirs! For the twin-tailed puppet!
And you'll just go ahead and fire into this clump of units. Let's get Emil caught and killed real quick. You just shoot right in there. So he is definitely trying to make it to that square with those cavalry, but didn't quite make it. So that's just so. Their legendary lord is not. He's not a legendary lord, but their lord is already dead. You need to attack those cavalry units.
Swordsmen, ready! Attack! Sigmar guides us! State troops ready! Sigmar preserve
And
us!
once again, we'll have to abandon our artillery.
Spot us the target! Bring it down! Attack! Prepare for
He
combat!
actually went into lance formation there.
Crossbows ready, General! No
I
lingering!
don't often see the AI do that.
Ready for war! Battle and blood awaits! The Empire endures!
So let's bring down some magic on top of him.
I foresee their deaths. Weapons at the ready!
He just keeps cycle charging. That actually damaged quite a few of my units also.
For Oldorf! Swordsman! Ready for
Just keep
war!
chasing those down.
March! Ready!
And I don't think our reinforcements will make it in time. He might get away with 1 unit of 2 units of Empire Knights, but that don't really matter. He's dead either way.
Swordsman! Halberdiers!
But his declaring war on us and taking 2 of our settlements definitely put us back a few turns.
Missiles will fly!
But now Marienburg should also be fairly open for the taking. They still have a very powerful garrison, but I need to move very quickly if I want to stop him recruiting any more units there. So please shoot at those, please stop chasing them. And I think his army just broke there, and it did. I did not expect him to go for Helmgard. I gotta say that was actually very surprising. So we only lost 46 and he lost 453, including his faction leader. Again, not a legendary lord, just a standard general of the empire, as they are called. So on to Marienburg, hopefully. We might need to, of course, take the 2 settlements we lost first, but that should be fairly quick. Especially, yeah, it's only 900 and we have quite a lot of gold. So yeah, let's just go ahead and replenish our army. And our first quest battle, which we definitely will not do now. So the quest battles and another event. You know what? I think I am going to do that. Yeah. A lot of enemy lords and heroes killed. And a Bretonia faction killed.
By Sigma, no! Summon the
So the
Elector
quest
Counts.
battles is something the legendary lord gets in order to acquire the vanilla items. They are sort of unique items. You can see here it says a quest battle for this item will be issued at rank 7, which he just achieved. And then those items that says this item will be awarded at a rank, those are usually items from mods. Because I am using, I think, 2 legendary items
here.
mods. So
True
what we
servant
will
of
do
Sigma.
is that you can see if I hover over this army here, a little yellow line turns up. It's also if I hover over on the city, that means that if I attack this army, the garrison from the city, this garrison here, will move out and help
Not likely.
and assist. You can
Sigmarite Arch
counter that by moving an army to besiege this settlement. I will just encircle it for now.
out!
Then I will take Karl Franz, and you can see there are no longer any circle from the settlements, not circled, yellow line. The yellow line that is showing up now is because my army will help defeat
And
this army.
war calls!
As you can see, they don't get any reinforcements, but I do. I will not fight this battle, I will just auto-resolve it real quick. 2% I will actually take the money here. And Karl Franz just got his first modded quest item, the Armor of the Emperor. It gives an ability called Rune of Power, which is an area of effect. It has a 40-meter effect range, and every ally, including himself, gets 25% damage, plus 16 leadership, and plus 8 to melee and defense. Melee attack and melee defense. It also gives just Karl Franz 10 armor, ward save, physical save, and physical resistance. I will cover ward saves and physical resistance probably in the next episode. Or I could just go over it now. He also gained a trait, achieve victory from multiple offensive battles. And we also unlocked the ability to recruit a regiment of renowned Sigmar sons.
Ready.
So, ward saves and resistances. So ward save, there are different kinds of resistance. There's missile resistance, physical, magic, and fire, I believe. And then there's ward saves. So ward save is all the other resistances is included in the ward save, and they all stack. So for instance, right now he has a 12% resistance to all physical damage. That also includes normal missile damage, I believe. I think it does. But the ward save is added to that, so against physical damage he actually has 20%, and against missile defense, I'm not sure if physical resistance, it just says damage of non-magical attacks. I'm pretty sure it also reduces physical missile damage. So either way, right now he also has an 8% spell resistance and an 8% fire resistance. So the ward save is very, very good to have because it adds to all of the other resistances. So let's just go ahead and take, again, I will not fight this battle. Just clear, take back Ubersrack, bring it back into Imperial control.
In the name of Magnus, Sigmar compels us onward.
And in order to make sure that
Franz, they will
normally
obey.
you don't reinforce in hostile territory unless you place an army in encampment stance, then they will still reinforce their army. And on this one we can go ahead and recruit. We have quite a few. We have quite a lot of money at the moment, and there is nothing we can build.
Protector of the weak.
So what I like to do is I like to slowly replace all of these swordsmen with these Dragveld Crimson Defiance, and replace all of... I usually go for these halberdiers over normal spearmen with shields. So I think I need a bit more anti-large. And then, yeah, 2 of those.
Bring me to my men.
And he gained quite a lot of levels. So we could go with casualty replenishment, or we could go with... Yeah, I think I will go with less upkeep. So we are basically making some more monies. We could go for research rate, that is not important. This one will boost our local recruitment capacity and the global recruitment capacity. That is definitely worth getting at some point. It is not that important right now. I think another point in that, and then in order to get requisitions officer I need 1 point in alert, further reducing upkeep, further reducing upkeep. Then I can gain... Oh, he also have these Sons of the Reich. That's for all state troops. Dwarf Steel, that's only for... Yeah, that would have been really nice to have. Maybe not losing the Carrier Great Swords. But I think I will go with camp followers for more replenishment. You cannot stack, by the way, you cannot stack casualty replenishment rate indefinitely. The same with campaign movement rate. I think you can only stack them up to 50%. So what will we get you? More melee attack, which leads to... That actually gives him Wind Blast as a bound spell, meaning that he gains just... Normally Wind Blast you cast with Winds of Magic, but bound spells are just spells you can cast, and in this case it says 3 uses, and it of course has a cooldown of 51 seconds, but he gains the spell also as a bound spell, which is actually quite nice. Winds of Magic cost minus 10%, I will definitely get. And Arcane Conduit, which allows him to regain his Winds of Magic faster. It doesn't give him the ability to produce more Winds of Magic, it just gives him access to the Winds of Magic faster. So Arch Lector also increased. I could go with Hold the Line. Yeah, it's a passive ability, meaning that it's always on and it's just all units within 35 meters of him. Gains more melee defense, and no, he's our noble. Yeah, he's our noble lord. He is not meant to be in battle forever. So yeah, I think that was it for this turn. So let's go ahead and end our turn here. And next turn we'll take back Eilhart and then hopefully on to Marienburg, since he decided to declare war on us. So I will see you guys in a second. And we are back, and another event just popped up. It's one we have seen quite a few times. It is basically just the Empire taking... Maybe if the vampire counts move out and raise a city, they leave it a ruin, and then if another Empire faction settles that ruin, but it used to belong to another faction, then this will pop up. I don't think that any of the Empire faction are actually at war with each other. I'm actually quite surprised that the vampire count hasn't pushed out further than they have. It is after all turn 11. Festus is making some headway into sort of mainland Imperial territory now, and he has, what does he have here? 20 stacks, 17 and 15. He has a lot of enemy forces up there. He's going to be a real pain to deal with. Anyway, we finished recruiting state troop standards, which means that all of our infantry will be recruited at 1 level higher, they will have more leadership, and they will be able to move faster. And we got a mission saying we have to carry out a successful assassination attempt, wound or kill the following character.
No.
So they have a witch hunter. It's this dude here we have to either wound or assassinate. I'm not sure if... Can you wound? Yeah, they can wound. So I could try and go for it to gain the gold sigil sword and 600 gold. We also got another quest, a hero becomes a legend, where we have to have a hero, in this case this one.
And Emperor.
He has to win 10 battles. Fortunately it remembers the previous battles, so we have already fought 6 battles with him, so it's not 10 battles from this point, it is 10 battles in total with this hero, so 4 more battles we have to win with him. So Heinrich Kemner is at war with Midland. That's not the best thing ever. So the Imperial Wardens of Cathay which is the Warhammer take on the Chinese Ming Dynasty sort of faction. Sorry, I have to cough. And I'm back again. So as I was saying, the Cathay is sort of Creative Assembly and Games Workshop's take on the Ming China Dynasty. They didn't actually have an army back in Warhammer Fantasy when that used to be a thing. They had a lot of lore surrounding them, but they didn't have any army, books or units or anything. And this is Cathay. They even have this little Great Wall, just like China. So, but we could get a trade deal with them, and Marienburg actually wants peace. They would even accept. They would even accept a defensive alliance and 5,000 gold. No.
Yes.
It is tempting. That gold would actually help quite a lot, but
I
no.
speak with the wisdom of dragons behind me.
So always when you deal with diplomacy towards neutral or enemy factions, if this is green, it means it's in your favor. Always click the balance offer to get some gold out of them.
Harmony is attained.
So we have another trade agreement, this time with the Imperial Wardens of the Cathay faction.
Who calls?
So I
Awaiting
will
orders.
actually place a cut here because we have reached the 30-minute mark. So once again, thank you for joining. I hope that you are enjoying it so far. I know I am. I am slowly, at least I think, getting more and more comfortable talking into a microphone. So again, always please leave a comment with constructive criticism. I would love to hear from any of you guys watching. But I'll see you guys next time. So take care. Bye.